fabrication kit. Cool. Okay. Let's look at shotguns. Shotgun mods. Do I not have a shotgun anymore? Oh, I don't have a shotgun anymore. Ultra rare shotgun. Common shotgun. Okay. It's all grayed out. Items available. Okay. Thankfully, credits are not dependent on... It can also be purchased from certain vendors. What do we use it for? I thought I had the shotgun. I kind of want that shotgun back.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Oh, so if I don't want to talk to him. Cool.
Currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Security footage. You guys just let me access that shit? Okay. Candros, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations are for the uprising. I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding the exiles were more Calix's people than Sloane's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? May have started it, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to tasks. Sloane Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Sloane and the exiles might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Director Dan. Trails cold found what looks like abandoned camp in the Pfeiffer system, but none of the living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Irida was among the dead, but not Sloane Kelly. You guys are very trusting. Just leave that shit out. Can I scan the coffee maker? I cannot scan the coffee maker. Immersion broke. Oh, hey. Won't let me scan no damn coffee maker. How dare you, sir? It's rude. Have you seen something called Star Wars? You look like one of the Imperial scum. Not the rebel scum. Imperial scum. Oh, dude. Okay, these desks are way too low for the fucking Turians. I like that new armor. Look at that new armor. Look at it! Look at it! He's got like a little toga. Look at that damn loincloth thing.
You'd be surprised. There's also purvine in the seed bank. Nobody's making creep
With
for
a distraught
Andromeda.
Turian.
You'd be surprised.
Pathfinder,
You talk to
no
that
time for a
Turian.
beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is, let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill,
Newt
they could have
lips.
fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please
It's
await
not
further
right.
instructions.
It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Oh, is that skinny boy?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, that the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Yeah, sure, might as well.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
I mean, I already got up in his face as is, so he didn't say anything about me getting that close. Based on status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to getting a foothold in any sector without decent recon and greater intel on the enemy. I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved and continued loss of resources and lives makes it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please...
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
The Ket?
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
That's...
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know.
His
Then
tongue!
my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
So you're the good boy because everyone else in your family went rogue. And then you decided, I want to do that too. Okay, sure.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Yeah.
Are the other Turians
Legit.
managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
I legit understand.
It's rough
that.
out
Got it.
there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Respect.
Engineering
I thought that said Star Trek
This
missions.
console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
We're tracking something else right now, so you just hold your ponies.
the Hyperion coupling annex.
Oh, I do gotta talk to you, okay? Acker?
Help you?
Oh!
Pathfinder Ryder.
Bareface.
Here to see Nilk and
Ooh,
Rensis.
that's probably rude.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milkgun, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Okay, yeah, arguments happen. What's the point?
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly.
Ooh.
Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
It's not looking good for you, is it, son?
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Help me, Path 1 Kenobi. You're my only hope. Oh, now I made myself a little sad.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads.
Oops.
When we need the best, I have Apex. Combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Okay, I was like, am I doing something with them now?
No news on the Turian Arc yet. Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence,